Yo, tonight's illustrious guest is actor, author, and entrepreneur. You can catch her as Keisha on a new season of Power, which premieres July 1st on Starz. She goes by one name. That's how illustrious she is. Give it up for Lala. Welcome to the Lala show.
I know, that's good.
What's going on?
Well, you making big deals, so I need to jump on your bandwagon now. This is good.
Thank you. You know, we're trying to make it big out here. Speaking of making it big, happy belated birthday.
Thank you, thank you.
How'd you celebrate your birthday?
So I worked on most of my birthday. I started at like 5 in the morning with Good Morning America, and then I went to the Bronx to visit Lesandro Jr.'s family.
Shout out to you for doing that.
Thank you, thank you. So
the Justice for Junior hashtag that's been going viral lately.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that was really important to me. That's what I wanted to do for my birthday. And then just work some more. And by the end of the night, Cayenne and I were ordering pizza, and that's how I spent the rest of my birthday. Just really chill. But honestly, it was great, and I did something that I wanted to do.
That's good. Shout out to you for doing that, for remembering the Bronx. As a mother, when you saw that story, how did you feel?
Oh, I'm still so like devastated by it. I can't get the footage out of my mind. Like, it just replays. I think about him and his family, and going there, I mean, even just 5-10 minutes of his mom smiling for that second, because it happened because his sister reached out and told me he was a huge Melo fan. Oh, wow. I was like, Mel, you gotta come with me. Like, this is a moment. We brought a bunch of stuff and gave him some stuff that I'll keep private, but you know, to just take care of him. But it was really nice just to see her happy in that moment. But it's crazy going in his room, seeing all his stuff, and he loved basketball. He had all like the 2K posters on his wall and everything like that. So it was crazy, but I mean, God put us in this position to use our voice for the right things. Like, I can't have the platform I have and just be looking at stuff from afar, especially when, you know, I'm from Brooklyn, like.
BK all day, you know what it is.
Yeah, like, I just couldn't just look and throw up a post and that's it. I just felt like I had to do more.
Thank you. We need more people like you, just staying in the hood like that.
I appreciate it, thank you.
All right, how good is your son in basketball to do the turn right now?
Okay.
Lighting things.
Okay,
we see the footage. He's out here. Listen, he's doing some things.
He's really good in basketball. He's really good in basketball. But I'm always keeping him humble and making sure he works hard. Kind of like the thing about Cayenne that's different is that because his dad is in the NBA, I think sometimes he feels like, that's easy. Like, I'll be in the NBA. He doesn't understand, like, getting in the NBA, you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning outside. Like, nobody gets in the NBA. It's
so does he think it's just like, yo, I'm in there?
And in his defense, that's what he sees. Like, you got Uncle Bron at the house, this one, that one. So to him, it's like, oh, I'm going to the NBA. I'm like, not so fast. Like, it's a lot of work. So I'm always kind of keeping him humble, because I think sometimes he's like, well, my dad did it, so I'm going to do it too. But he is really great, and his basketball life is crazy. His schedule is crazy. I feel like between my job and Cayenne's schedule, I personally have no life whatsoever. My weekends are at a gym, screaming and yelling, traveling with him. My week, I'm working. It's just basketball has taken over my whole life.
How often are you in the gym with him?
I'm at practice with him 2 to 3 times a week. And then like right now, I'm getting videos. He's at his track. I mean, I work him really hard. He's at his track practice now. I'm watching videos. And then the weekend, we're always at tournaments. We're about to go to Orlando, Vegas. We went to North Carolina. Like, we're all over. And I'm there. Like, I'm present for him and his games. And I'm the crazy parent that nobody wants to be around because I'm literally cursing out the refs and going crazy.
I feel you. You gotta
like nuts.
You gotta be the tiger mom.
Yeah, like Cayenne's like, Ma, you gotta chill. Like, I'm over there like, fuck you.
The refs would be like, yo, Lala, chill.
No, sometimes they look like, damn, and sometimes you get so caught in the moment you don't even realize it. I'm a mom first, you know, forget all the other shit. Like, I'm a mom first, so I'm just like,
they're never like, yo, Keisha from Power, chill.
No, they're like, yo, you gotta chill. And then some of the other parents just give me that look, and I'm like, let me just sit down real quick. Yeah, exactly.
Does Melo ever go too hard on Cayenne?
That is the funniest thing. And you're the only one who's ever asked me that. No.
No?
First of all, I'm the crazy one. I'm the one that's checking him. I'm the one that's making sure he's doing his chores and what he's supposed to do. Melo's just like, so chill. What? His personality is so chill, so laid back. In Cayenne's 11 years on this earth, Melo has never even raised his voice at Cayenne, ever. Meanwhile, I'm like, Cayenne, get in this room and click. And literally Mel's like,
Melo, could you adopt me?
the most chill, easy.
I figured it was like a Patrick Ewing, like,
No.
did you practice that shots?
No, not at all.
No.
And then I'll call him after a game. He comes a lot too, but if he's not there, I'll call him like, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. He's like, nah, I think he was good. I'm like, are you ever gonna critique or tell your son like what he has to do better? I'm like, you're the NBA encyclopedia. Like, we need you to, but he teaches him a lot, but he's just so chilling at the games. He doesn't even say a word. He just watches.
He's chill, Melo?
He cheers, but he just watches. He'll say something to him after. That's it. Meanwhile, other parents are like ready to kill somebody out there.
Damn, I didn't know it was like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So listen, we see in the training videos, Hoodie Melo, he be going off, hitting shots from everywhere. Is there an equivalent in the house? Is like he throw on the Hoodie Melo, he starts washing the dishes and stuff?
Not at all.
No?
Not at all. Wash
had
the
to ask.
dishes. Yeah, right.
No,
Not
Melo's
at all.
not. Melo, come on,
Not
man.
at all. But I do love how the Hoodie Melo has started like a whole
That's a
craze.
whole separate person.
And then the funny thing is, we was at Cayenne's practice and we get all the alerts that J&B dropped their album. So I'm like, oh shit, J&B dropped the album. So I'm listening to it and all of a sudden I'm like, hold on, let me bring that back. Beyonce shouting out Hoodie Melo on the album. I'm like, damn, he get a shout out. I'm like, these are my friends.
Were you both in the room when it happened, when you heard the lyric?
We were in the car.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and I was like, hold on. And then I rewinded. I was like, and of course, in classic Melo fashion, he's just like, yeah, that was dope. I'm like, Beyonce just shouted you out on her album.
He was just chilling?
He's like, yeah, that's dope. Meanwhile, I would have been like, yeah. But it was dope that even she and just everybody recognizes the Hoodie Melo and how dope that is.
That's dope. Yo, like, shout out to Melo, Cuse. Me and my homegirl Jean, we always at the games. You guys miss New York?
I'm here.
You're here,
so
but I mean, like, do you miss the Garden and
I miss
being on the
him
Knicks?
playing for the Knicks. Obviously, that was a huge part of our lives and such a moment for New York. I hate that it didn't work out, but I'm in New York. Like, I live here. I shoot power here in Brooklyn. I'm here. I mean, I hope you didn't think I lived in Oklahoma.
No, you out here. You made
Shout out to Oklahoma, but I'm just saying that's nothing against Oklahoma. I'm just saying that's not a place that I could live with what I do and everything.
No, you made your name here in New York. I remember like the early when Melo first got here and you had the show.
Yeah.
All that. I was like, all right, we're going for you.
And it's great that New York has been so good to me. I mean, I was born here. It's just been so great. And to come back to Brooklyn now and for 5 seasons, this is where we shoot power. Being that I was born in Brooklyn, I'm from Brooklyn, it's just crazy how life kind of comes full circle.
Right. What are some of your favorite memories about growing up in Brooklyn?
I'm Puerto Rican, so I grew up very Spanish. And when I say that, like, everybody
How Spanish you talking?
Very Spanish.
You talking flag in the window?
Flag in the window, flag in every single car, flag everywhere.
Going to the parade?
Literally, parade every year.
Every year?
Literally eat the same thing every single day. Rice, beans, and chicken every day, never change. I'm like, Ma, every day the same meal. And everybody at the house all the time.
All the time.
And
TT and everybody.
Titi, Theo, abuela, everybody. And kissing you 500 times. They kiss you 100 times to say hi and 100 times to say bye. But I grew up like that, and I just remember being in Brooklyn, just hanging with the family, playing. They'd be in the front playing cards, drinking,
Dominoes,
and just all of that, and just having a real tight family atmosphere. Even though maybe financially it wasn't lit, we had the love, and that's what I remember. And we still have that now. It's just some are in New York, and then a lot of them moved to Atlanta now, so it's kind of split up between both. But we still have that. We literally have a group chat. I was telling them with 40 of my family members. I had to put it on mute. I'm like, this shit is going off all day long. Like, it never stops. And they just 40 people in a group chat.
Are they doing actual information, just asking you questions like, yo?
No, it's not about me. They just talking to each other, just
gossiping?
talking shit, talking about the latest Spanish music, what came out, this and that. Like, it's fun though. It's how we all stay in touch. But I literally recently was like, I think I gotta mute the group chat because my phone is going off every second.
Too many notifications, like 1,200?
Exactly.
People see you in the street. Is it still, hey, Lala, or are you starting to get, hey, Keisha?
Both.
Both?
Both. It's like, yeah, hey Keisha, or hey Lala, I love you as Keisha, or something like that. So it's a little bit of both, but the following for Power is just so crazy, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of such a great show for the culture, for us, you know what I mean? It's dope. And I remember years ago, me and Fifth have been cool for a very long time, from my MTV TRL days when Get Rich or Die Trying came out. And I remember years ago, he was like, and we're very close, and he was like, La, I got this show idea. Yo, we gonna do this. It's gonna be dope. Like, it's gonna take over the world. Everybody's gonna watch it. And anything he says usually happens, but I'm like, what show are you talking about? And he's like, it's a show kind of based on my life, just wait. And then he called me like, we're really doing it. I was like, well, just give me an audition. That's all I care about, just give me an audition. He was like, all right, kept calling him, yo, what's up with the audition? I gotta get in there. And then finally I got my audition and I got my shot as playing Lakeisha. So it's great when you kind of been a part of it from before it was anything and see where it's at now.
Did you enjoy the little period of time where people thought you were dead?
I enjoy, let me tell you what I
Were you just like on Twitter like,
Yeah, I was like, I was actually.
yeah?
I was
Because they was like, yo, she's dead for real.
Yeah, I was like, I got something for y'all.
Okay.
But I enjoyed that people are so invested in the characters, like that they really cared that much. So to me, that's a testament to Lakeisha, and people do care about her on the show, because they was really like, they was making shirts and stuff. I'm like, what is going on?
Memes,
Like,
everybody?
yeah, they was like really concerned.
Exactly. I was like, who's Keisha? Who Keisha died? What?
Yeah.
I was
They
like,
were,
character?
Yeah, they were concerned.
Was your character supposed to be?
No. I already know where you're going.
Okay.
This big or part of, no. It started off as just being Tasha's best friend and just being on every couple episodes is, they call it recurring character when you're not on every episode. I was actually on another show while Power started, so I was a series regular, which means you on every episode of another show, and then Power would just kind of come in and out. And people really started taking to the character and who she was and wanting to know more and writing and tweeting and stuff, and it's just so dope, because now I am a series regular on Power, and Keisha has like her own storyline. She's sleeping with Tommy. She got her own thing going on, so it's dope to see the progression of the character.
All right, 50's always saying on Instagram, get the strap.
Yes.
We're gonna hear a lot about that in the next season, or is that?
You will.
Yeah?
You will. You'll kind of hear like how it started or whatever. Like the moment where Kanan says it in this season of Power, and it's just such a moment, and it'll all make sense. Like, oh, that's where it started.
Full promo.
Exactly.
Damn.
But yeah, get the strap has like
Is 50
taken
an evil
over.
genius? Is he just?
First of all, he's one of the smartest guys I know, one of the nicest, kindest guys I know. Just stay on his good side. You just stay on his good side, you're good. And you're not gonna get attacked on Instagram or anything. He's just, I always tell him, like, he's one of the few industry people, when they say they're gonna do something, they really do it. And he made a promise to me and really kept his promise. You know how many times, like, oh, I got you. I know you deal with it. Like, I got you. I'm gonna look out it. Then you like,
you never
call,
hear from them again.
never hear from them again. They don't respond, don't this and that. When he said he was gonna do this and make sure I at least had a shot, he really did that. And that's something I'm so appreciative of.
Nice. In an alternate universe, you would have been a rapper?
I would have been a rapper.
Do you still?
How'd you know that?
You do have research here. You know the background.
Damn, your team is good. I'm like, how did you know
Are you still rapping, like in the car?
I always rap.
Your son ever catch you like, yo, macho? Come
No, I'm like, I really think I'm a rapper.
on.
Like,
Spit for real?
honestly, that's what I feel like I would have been doing, like, if I wasn't doing this. But I'm older now. I'm not about to be like
It's never too late.
35 coming
like,
through with a mixtape. Like, I don't think that's the move.
Who would you compare your bars to?
Are
Are you like a J. Cole?
I would say more, I mean, she's a legend and I love her, so I'm not comparing, but I would say my vibe is more would be like Foxy Brown type.
Ooh. Catch me
Yeah.
at the hot spot.
And shout out to Fox, because
Shout out to Foxy.
I
All right.
love Fox. I mean, I love all the female rappers. Nicki is a friend. She's fucking crushing it. Cardi's coming through crushing it. It's all about, you know,
Is it because
support
they're-
Remy. I mean, I've known Remy since I was
Way
a
back.
teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah, teenage years. It's so funny because Remy texted me the other day. She was like, you know, La, she
Yes.
said the funny thing is she was like, Lakeisha reminds me of 2004 Lala. She was like, people don't know, like, that's really more close to your real personality and how you
Wait,
are.
2004 Lala was wildin'? You was out here?
Kind of.
Right.
Like, everybody think you are, you know, your life, you got money now, you this, you that, but really at the end of the day, I still am who I am. But I laughed when she said that. She was like, I watch it, and I'm like, people don't even know that's live a couple
Damn.
years ago.
Lala was in these streets. Oh, man. What was your favorite interview from your direct effect at TRL era?
wow.
Yeah, we dig it back. I told you, look, the team digs deep.
They dig deep. I mean, honestly, it was just a place that all artists came through before they were, some of them where they are now. So when you see somebody like 50 in the beginning of it all, before
Right.
all the fame and everything, you know, those moments stick out because it's like, look at everybody now. Me being on the radio back in the day with Ludacris
Right.
and seeing his grind to become a rapper and us being like, you sure that's what you want to do? And he's like, I'm a rap. And then him coming to direct effect. Hey!
the wacky neighbor. Hey, how are you?
I took your job. I was taking your job.
Chill, I'm union. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it's dope when you see those. Should we keep going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
when
gotta
see, let me
move
sit
your
down.
seat.
Let me sit down.
Probably put a microphone on.
Yo, no, I got one.
You got a microphone up? All right.
I'm glad you could make time.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I
you know.
appreciate that.
Well, no, I mean, I felt like maybe you could relate. I don't know if you have do you have a nanny?
No.
You don't have a nanny?
No, I'm Puerto Rican. My family takes care of my family takes care of my kids.
I'm Dominican, and my family was supposed to be taking care of my kids, and they was like, well, I mean, you making money now, so.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm a high professional. My nanny was very late this morning.
See?
Shame on you.
Right.
I'm not gonna say your name so you don't get.
And see, if it was your family, you gotta curse them out.
Curse them out and
Your
shit,
nanny,
but
you
like,
gotta
yo,
play it correctly.
DD, you fucked up, DD.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
I don't care your boyfriend is a fiend and asking you for $5 in nutriment.
Not new.
That's the fiend you already know. Papi, mami, I need a nutriment. Come on, just give me a nutriment, a banana, you know, I'll be all right, you know? Please,
Have you been back to Puerto Rico since the hurricane?
I haven't been since the hurricane. Actually, I had a trip set up, and then during that time, they weren't letting certain planes in and out, so I definitely have a trip scheduled. But I've been doing as much as I can and a lot to just keep getting money to the island and making sure it's getting in the right places and actually talking to my family. I'm like, look.
You still have your peoples there?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna send y'all the money and you guys distribute it to other families that you know needs it, because I mean, nothing against like charity websites and all that, but half the time you don't know where.
You don't know where it ends up.
Because my uncle was like, I haven't seen a bottle of water.
Yep.
I haven't seen toilet paper. I haven't seen none of that. So I was
None of
like,
them
look,
paper towels that Donald Trump
it
was
was
shooting
like
in the
none
gym?
of that. And
None
you know
of
what's so crazy about like just Puerto Ricans or just people where they're from? Like I called my whole family when that happened. I was down there. I was like, look, I'm booking plane tickets as soon as the airport opens. Y'all just come to New York, stay with me, or go to Atlanta, stay with them. They were like, we're not going anywhere. And I was like, get on a plane. They were like, no, we're not leaving. Like we're not. It wasn't even a thought. Like it wasn't even a thought
decision
to leave. And it's just crazy how prideful they are and how much love they have for that island, and they're gonna stick it out. So that just said a lot to me, you know, about just Puerto Ricans and just being loyal to where you're from. So they never came.
It was like, fuck that visa, I don't need.
Yeah, and I was paying for plane tickets and everything.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, yo,
Wait, did you buy the plane tickets before and then?
No, I was like, I'm gonna
cancel
book
them?
everything. Give me everybody's name. They were like, we're not.
Nah, we good. Like,
And then they had the nerve. They were like, cause it's too cold in New York. I'm like, too cold. Look at the island right now.
Nah, we chilling. We good. I'm
Like, yo,
not
it's
leaving.
too
Come on.
cold.
I bet it's cold, but the toilet work.
Right,
Like, you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like,
exactly.
come on.
No, they
What's a
didn't wanna
career opportunity or risk that you regret not taking?
What we talked about, like being younger, I really wish I would have pursued the rap thing.
Rap, the hip hop.
A little bit more, because I did it, and I'm like, damn, I think I could have
Could've done
been
it.
really good at it.
You be battling Melo and shit? Like, yo,
He can't
throw a
rap.
beat on. Oh! Hurrah!
You can shoot a jump shot. You can't rap.
You don't got the bars.
You got the bars.
That's the only thing, really, but it's great because I'm still, like, I'm not in the music industry, but I think people still just relate to me as being in the music industry,
yeah,
so I still kind of have the best of both.
Right.
Wow.
Because first and foremost, I feel like my entree to you was through the radio. And
Exactly.
Like, through, you know, and knowing you as a DJ and
Yeah.
first and foremost.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know, that was
I thought you were gonna go to Angie Martinez route and just, you know, start your own label and do
Shout
all
out
of
to
that.
Angie.
Shout out to Angie, you know what I'm saying?
She's killing it. Yeah, I mean, I thought that too, and then life just takes
Took you on a different
turns,
route.
and it's just great to still have all those connects and contacts and be able to do a little bit of everything.
Is there anything you could tell young Lala? Any advice you could give her right now? What would it be?
Young, damn, these are good questions. You guys go deep.
Going out in a bang.
Damn, all right, young Lala, what would I say? I would tell young Lala that everybody's not your friend. Like, I was that girl that just wanted to be friends with everybody, wanted to be liked by so many people, and I had to learn the hard way, like, keep your circle small. And for me, really now, it's, of course I have my friends, but it's my family that I just roll with everywhere I go, because you just can't trust a lot of people, and it be your own friends that be the main ones.
Your own peoples.
Not my friends now.
No,
I love them all, but
People
I'm
at home
saying,
watching like, oh,
not
word,
my
Lala?
friends now.
Right.
Not
I talk
my
to you at
friends
brunch.
now. Yeah, I love them all. I'm saying, growing up, your high school years, you know, young adult years, you just start seeing stuff, and you just become a little bit more choosy of who you let into your personal space. Where before it was just like, no, I'm friends with everybody, and it's like, nah.
Speaking of snakes in the circle, you ever catch any of your friends and they're not up on power? And you be like, yo.
There's a couple of them. I'm not gonna call out their names, but I'm like, Yo, how do you not know? I think we just get used to the fact that you just assume everybody's watching Power.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, so this is the, and they're like,
Who
nah.
you play? Doctor Who.
Yeah, that was
what?
like, and I'm like, wait.
I am a devout Power watcher, by the way. I'm saying it right now.
Thank
You
you,
know what I'm
thank you.
saying?
But I'm like, yo, you don't watch Power? Like, it never even occurred to me that there are people out there who don't. And black people and
your
Spanish
friends.
people. I'm like,
Come on.
but they watch it here and there, you know.
Talk about, they sent us a wild press kit, and it's like a.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's like a damaged hard drive, a gunshot through the book. I was nervous to take it home.
It
I was like,
so
don't indict
crazy.
me.
I love that. And then the white beater with the like blood stains
blood
on
stains
it.
on it.
I got rid of that. I was like, nah, I can't do no time.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
nah.
this is dope, but I'm gonna put it in my basement, like,
Right.
or maybe I shouldn't put it in my basement.
Right.
But then there was something that said that the first 2 episodes of season 5 were in there, and I was like going through all the DVDs, like my fiend, like, yo, where's the new episodes? I couldn't.
No, there's
By
a
the
code.
way-
There's a code on a piece of paper, and you have to type in. You can watch it online.
Oh, damn.
I got the same box and I was like, where are the first 2 episodes? You know, because I had no
And you on this shit.
But I was like, yo, they faked us out.
Nah, we were
Episode-
watching it at my barbershop. They was like, oh, this is really good.
How the fuck?
Yo, I didn't even know that paper was in there. Now I
Damn.
gotta go back.
I guess some people can't investigate on Power.
I was like,
Your Lala and your Keisha, you get 2 rainbows. What would you like them to say?
Okay, so
What would Keisha's rainbow say?
Keisha's rainbow would say, don't trust none of these niggas. Lala's rainbow would say, keep living and learning, because I feel like in life, you're constantly learning new things, and there's so many things that you'd be like, oh, I would never do this, or that would never happen to me, and life has a funny way of making you kind of eat your words, so keep living and learning. Keisha, stop fucking with these niggas. And meaning even Tommy is a nigga. So.
Hey, no spoilers, no spoilers. Give it up. Lala in the building. Power's back July 1st on Stars.
you know what I'm saying?
Woo!
You're watching the Desus and Mero YouTube channel, stupid.
Click to watch more videos and clips.
Subscribe, please, please, please.
Click and comment.